New River Gorge National Park has so much to offer, from incredible hikes to thrilling whitewater rafting and historic towns. But how do you plan your perfect trip to New River Gorge if you only have 1 day, 2, 3, or maybe 4? Come on an adventure with us and we'll show you how to build the perfect itinerary for New River Gorge National Park no matter how much time you have. Let's get started. What to do if you have 1 day in New River Gorge? If you only have 1 day in New River Gorge, I would pick between one of 2 hikes and try to fit in a half-day rafting trip. We'll talk about the first hike and show it here, and then follow up with the next hike in our 2-day itinerary. How long does it take to hike the Endless Wall Trail? Start your day with the Endless Wall Trail, a 2.4-mile loop known for its stunning vistas and peaceful atmosphere. This moderately easy hike winds through lush forest and along the rim of the gorge, providing plenty of opportunities to take in breathtaking views of the New River far below. Keep an eye out for climbers scaling the gorge walls, as this area is a popular destination for rock climbing enthusiasts. The trail features several overlooks, with Diamond Point being the crown jewel. At this rocky outcrop, you'll find a panoramic view of the gorge, perfect for photos or a quiet moment of reflection. The trail is well maintained, but sturdy shoes are recommended as some sections can be rocky. Endless Wall Trail is great for all skill levels and is a perfect introduction to the natural beauty of New River Gorge National Park. Plan on 2 to 3 hours for this hike. What should I do with 2 days in New River Gorge? With a full 2 days, I would recommend hiking Endless Wall Trail and our second hike in the same day, and then work in a full-day rafting trip on the lower New River, which we are showing now. What is the best way to see New River Gorge National Park? On your first or second day, prepare for an adrenaline-filled adventure as you tackle the lower New River. Known as one of the best whitewater rafting destinations in the country, this section of the New River combines heart-pounding rapids with serene stretches of calm water, creating a perfect mix for both beginners and seasoned adventurers. Your day starts early with a safety briefing and an introduction from expert rafting guides who will ensure you feel confident and prepared. The rafting trip covers about 8 to 12 miles of the river, offering Class 3 to Class 5 rapids. Along the way, you'll navigate thrilling drops, churning waves, and feel the exhilaration of the river's power. The rapids have names like Surprise, Double Z, and Fayette Station, each offering a unique challenge and story. Between rapids, enjoy stretches of calm where you can relax, swim, or simply take in the surrounding beauty of the gorge. The towering cliffs, dense forests, and abundant wildlife create a backdrop that is as captivating as the river itself. Keep an eye out for bald eagles, river otters, and herons that call this area home. Midway through your trip, you'll stop for a riverside lunch provided by your tour. This is a chance to refuel, bond with your fellow rafters, and soak in the natural beauty around you. As the day winds down and you paddle toward the takeout point, enjoy a grand view of the New River Gorge Bridge from below. You'll feel a deep sense of accomplishment and connection to the wild beauty of the gorge. Before we continue with our 2-day recommendation, every good national park video needs a dad joke. Why don't rock climbers ever get into arguments? Because they always take the high ground. Okay, let's continue. On the alternate day, get in your 2 hikes, including this popular hike to view the New River Gorge Bridge from the rim of the gorge. How long is the Long Point Trail in New River Gorge? On your hiking day, head to the Long Point Trail, a 3.2-mile out and back hike that offers one of the most iconic views of the New River Gorge Bridge. The trail begins in a wooded area and gradually ascends, leading to an open rock outcrop where you'll be rewarded with a stunning head-on view of the bridge spanning the gorge. The final approach to the overlook involves a short, slightly rocky section, but it's manageable for most hikers. Once at Long Point, take your time to soak in the scenery. It's a favorite spot for photographers and a prime location for capturing the scale and beauty of the bridge and gorge. Unless, of course, you hike it in the fog like we did. This hike is also moderately easy, making it suitable for families and those looking for a rewarding yet accessible adventure. Long Point Trail takes 2 to 2.5 hours. So before we continue to the 3-day itinerary, is New River Gorge worth visiting? With incredible forested hikes paused only by stunning views and adventurous river rafting, New River Gorge National Park is definitely on an adventure sports enthusiast bucket list. Families that enjoy rafting and hiking should tackle those in the first 2 days of your trip. If you have more time, visit the local towns and discover the rich history of the region and coal mining industry, which we will detail next. And later, we'll share with you other activities you shouldn't miss at an amazing resort where you should plan to stay during your trip. New River Gorge is national park worthy, so let's continue and answer. What to do with 3 days in New River Gorge? If you have 3 full days in New River Gorge National Park, we would recommend a full day of rafting, If you want more adventure, pick the lower New River. If you want a calmer trip, pick the upper New River. Both will provide a great experience based on your thrill level and the weather on your day. If you are a hiker, or even if you don't mind 2 to 3 mile walks, hiking Endless Wall Trail and Long Point Trail need to be on your list. But with 3 days, you can add some history. So, is Thurmond worth visiting? Dedicate a third day exploring the historic town of Thurmond, or split up your hikes and add this to a hiking day. Once a bustling railroad hub, this ghost town offers a step back in time with its preserved depot, historic buildings, and scenic surroundings. Spend the morning exploring the area on foot or hiking the Wren Trail, which takes 2 to 3 hours, which follows an old rail line and offers beautiful views of the river. In the afternoon, take some time to reflect on your trip at one of the scenic overlooks nearby, or enjoy a relaxing picnic along the river. Thurmond is a peaceful and enriching way to wrap 3 days in New River Gorge National Park. But stick around if you want to spend 4 days at New River Gorge. Are you enjoying this walk and talk format? Subscribe today, so the next time you search for a national park we've been to, our videos will show up at the top of your search results. Okay, what to do with 4 days in New River Gorge? With 4 days in New River Gorge National Park, you really have time to get immersed in the experience. We haven't asked this question yet, but how long is the bridge walk at New River Gorge? If you didn't have time for the bridge walk earlier in your trip, it's a great addition to any day other than rafting. This guided experience takes 2 to 3 hours and offers unparalleled views of the gorge, making it a highlight for many visitors. The catwalk is only 24 inches wide, but everyone is harnessed in and attached to a cable for a safe adventure. But where else can you get the same feeling as walking the length of 3,000 feet of steel almost 900 feet above the New River? Plan this tour in advance and get your reservation early as trips are limited. You can learn more at bridgewalk.com. Before we continue, what about New River Gorge National Park are you most excited about? Join the conversation today and let us know in the comments how many days you are planning and what adventures you are looking forward to. When we visited New River Gorge, we stayed at Adventures on the Gorge Resort, which we are walking through now. If you have 4 more days, you might want to ask, what is there to do at Adventures on the Gorge Resort? With 4 more days, you can explore even more. Dedicate your next day to the wide range of activities at Adventures on the Gorge Resort. Start your morning with a coffee at Sweet Java Falls Coffee House, and then take a thrilling zipline canopy tour, soaring through the treetops with breathtaking views of the gorge. In the afternoon, try their outdoor adventure park, through the forest, or play a round of disc golf for a mix of excitement and serenity. Adventures on the Gorge also offers excellent dining options, so treat yourself to a meal overlooking the gorge as you wind down your day. But like us, you could decide to stay at the resort and use the property as your time permits. You can stay in a variety of ways, including tent, cottage, or bring in your RV to stay in their full hookup RV park. Adventures on the Gorge is a great home base to explore New River Gorge National Park and the surrounding area, but there are many lodging options available. To continue planning your trip to New River Gorge National Park, watch this video next.